So this video is super long overdue. This is going to be an Empties video. Roughly, I would say 13 months. The last one that I did, I believe it was before Thanksgiving last year, so November, and it is now today, the beginning of January. So kind of pushing 13 going into 14 months worth of Empties. I do want to say that you'll see like quite a few makeup products in here, like powders and bronzers and stuff like that. And just because I like finished the product like in this Empties video doesn't mean that I've had it in that time frame. So some of these things are quite a few years old and they've been used on and off in that time frame. I just decided that I wanted to go through the product and use it up. So just because all those makeup products are in there doesn't mean, again, that I use them up in the 13 months. I could have them for, I don't know, 4 years or something like that. But there are products in here that I did purchase in that year that I absolutely loved, that I did go through in that time frame. So let's go ahead, and these little guys fell out, but I'm going to go ahead and dump this out. It's a substantially sized bag of stuff, and I'm going to kind of organize it so that I can go a little bit faster through everything. If you see multiple Empties of a product, it is something that I love, something that I will repurchase, or I already have in use still in my collection because I've already repurchased it. So I'll probably go through those items relatively quickly because again, they're ones that I love, and then the one-offs maybe I'll have a little bit better description. But let me go ahead and attempt to organize this. Okay, I call this sort of organized. We'll start over here because these are a lot of those products I was talking about that I have used for a really long time, that I have several Empties of. So we have got the good old Josie Maran SPF 47 in the original version, and I have got, let's count them, I didn't even count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Empties of those. That's my go-to moisturizer and sunscreen. I use it every single day on my face and my neck, and probably between my face and my neck, I would say like 9 pumps, 10 pumps of it is the amount that I use. So I do go through those. I still use it, still love it. And then we've got the number 7 Protect and Perfect foundation, which there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. The color that I use, this is the new packaging, that's the old packaging. The color that I primarily use is Cool Vanilla. Every once in a while I'll go into the cool, I think, is it called Cool Beige maybe, in the summer if I want a little bit more color, and I'll mix the two together. But mostly I just use the Cool Vanilla shade, and that again is my go-to foundation. It's the SPF 50 there. This is such an amazing product. And then we have 3 of the Gisou Honey Infused Leave-In Conditioners. This is a product that I actually kind of discovered last year, and I love it as a leave-in conditioner. I did have to kind of like discover a learning curve with it. I originally put way too much in and I didn't need that much, but I really like what this does for my hair. And then I've got 2 bottles of the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA toner. I really love this one for a more gentle tone. So I have one of these in use as well. And then up here we have got the Pixie Glow Tonic, which is kind of a staple for me, and primarily what I use for a toner morning and night. Like I said, when it's a little bit too much sometimes if I'm out in the sun and stuff, then I like to use the Glow Recipe one, but this is all the Glow Tonic. So you've got 2 of the mid-size, 1 little guy, 1 mini, and then these are the pads, which I like to travel with those. So yeah, again, another staple product. And then we've got some of the Pharmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balms, one of my all-time favorite cleansing balms. It's just an amazing product. You got different scents in there. There's a little mini right there as well, and here's another one. These are the Believe True Cream Moisturizing Balm, one of my all-time favorite moisturizers. I've been trying to go through some other ones that I have, but I will, I'm sure, eventually repurchase this. But that's another product I've been through so many of. And then we have one of the Saturday Skin Cleansing Balms. This is actually really comparable to the Pharmacy Green Clean. It's one of the ones that I found to be most like it, and it's another one that I really love. I've got one in the shower right now that is almost done, but this is a great cleansing balm to both remove your makeup, and then also it works great as a double cleanse to remove your makeup and then go back in with another bit to just, and it just feels so nice, and this smells divine as well. So does the Green Clean from Pharmacy. And then we've got the Eminence Strawberry Rhubarb Dermafoliant. That's another product that I use every single day. I mix it in with a cleanser in the morning to give a nice light exfoliation because I do use a retinol. as well, so I like to mix that in to kind of polish the skin after I've had the retinol on at night, and it works great like that. This is another product I've been using for a really, really long time. And then we have got the Naiad Fractionated Eye Contour Concentrate. There are 4 of those. This is another product that I use morning and night. It's the first product that I put on my eye area before I go in with a little bit heavier cream. I'm trying to hit all the skincare, multiples of skincare products, so I can kind of make room to organize the other stuff. But this is another great product. Again, still using that, guys. So I got 4 bottles of that one. And then we've got the Paula's Choice Clear. This is the 2.5 benzoyl peroxide. I use this every single morning after I tone my skin because I do have acne prone skin, and that really helps. It does come in an extra strength as well, 5%, but that's just a little bit too much for me, so I do prefer the 2.5%. Then I've got a Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Mist, another product that I just love for spritzing on my face for extra hydration. It works great. I thought I had another one of these, but maybe I'll come across it, but I really love this product, still have them in use. And then I just finished this up. This is the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Gloss Balm. This lasted a really long time. It was a quite thick product, and I did enjoy it. I obviously used it up, but it lasted a really, really long time because it's quite thick. So that one is a good one. Another one that I've been through a couple of, this is the Believe Aqua Bomb Overnight Lip Mask. This is another really, really great lip mask. And a lot of these lip masks are ones that I would repurchase, but I feel like I have so many, I want to try to work through some of them. Here's a little Auric lip mask. This is just absolutely amazing. The fact that it's so expensive with so little product kind of hinders me from wanting to buy it over and over, because I do go through them pretty quickly. It's got the little like jade kind of spatula thing up there in the top. The lip product itself is just great, but I do think that whether it's a refill or something where you can get a little bit more product, because this only has 0.11 ounces of product. That is so little. So like the Belief one here, this is 0.7. So like over 6 times the amount of product in the Belief in comparison to the Auric. Granted, the Auric is really nice, it's really luxurious, but I just go through them so fast, and again, they are quite expensive. And then we've got a Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Serum. I'm still using another one of these as well. I really like it for a layering serum product. It feels super, super nice on the skin. I really like the whole Plum Plump line from Glow Recipe. And then we've got several of the Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream. So this is a 1/2 ounce jar that was used up, and then they do refills. So I actually have 2 containers of this. So one is in my bathroom right now. This one is empty, and then they sell refills. So I've got 3 of the empty refills of the what do they call it again? The hyaluronic cream. A really lovely product. It's really like moisturizing, and even though it feels more like gel-like, which is what I didn't think it would be enough for my skin because of that gel-like texture, it is really moisturizing. So I've actually been using this and really enjoying it. I've got it in use right now as well. So that is the Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream from Glow Recipe. Let me clear out some of this stuff. Found another little Rogue Green Clean. This one was in a blueberry scent. Then we've got 2 of these cleansers from Refer. This is the Gentle Cleanser, 8.5 ounce. Very affordable, very gentle, very, very good cleanser. I've got this in my shower right now, so I've been through 2 of those. And then you just buy kind of the refill. This is an amazing cleansing oil from Florasis. I went through 2 of these, but maybe the other one was in my last empty, so I don't really have a concept of time, but I know I've been through 2 of these larger ones. It's almost like liquid, like water, but it removes makeup so well, and it is a cleansing oil, but like I said, it's really, really fluid. That's such a great product. And I mean, look at the bottle. The inside looks like kind of like a tree branch. Super cool. I got a Heritage with Argan Oil Elixir. Really like this for a hair oil. It's light, but it does help with my frizz quite a bit. I have repurchased that guy as well. We've got a Paula's Choice Ultra Gentle Cleanser. I do like this one, but I recently purchased the Natural Nature Source. Yeah, that one, which is in my shower as well. And then they were just doing a sale, so I stocked up on 3 of the Nature Source ones. This was nice too, but I like the little extra cleansing feeling, I guess, that the Nature Source one kind of gives me. And then I ordered 3 of those, and then I also got 3 of these Paula's Choice Perfect Cleansing Oils. So I've got 3 empties, but I just ordered 3 during their sale as well. Just a really, really nice cleansing oil. Gets the makeup off. It's really gentle, but it does a really good job. So I have 3 empties of those. And then we've got the COSRX Essence. And I just hauled one of these in my last video. So I'm using up one that I got off of the Soko Glam website. I got it when I got this one right here, which is from Neogen. This is also an essence. So since I'm almost done with the other one, I can't remember the name of the brand, but when I get around to that Empties video, it'll be in there. So anyway, I'm almost done with that other one I got off of Soko Glam, so I repurchased the COSRX because I just really love that product. And I use it after I put on my treatment products in the morning and at night, and it's just really great. And then I also have the Alpen Beauty Creamy Bubbling Cleanser with fruit enzymes and AHAs. I also just bought another one of these guys. Alpen originally sent this to me, and it's just a beautiful cleanser. It smells great, works really great. Love that one. And then another product from Alpen that I just love is the Wild Huckleberry 8 Acid Polishing Peel. And they sent this to me as well. And then they sent me another version of this product that doesn't have like the little bits in there. And so when I use that one up, this is something that I will repurchase. It is such a nice, like, in the morning type of mask. You leave it on for 5 minutes, put it on dry skin. I just do it in the shower, and then I like work it into my skin almost like you would a cleanser. And it does a nice polish, and it's not like abrasive or harsh or anything like that. It's just a really, really good one. I've liked all of the products that I've tried from this brand. And then we have got a Peach and Lily Glass Skin Veil Mist, another product that I repurchased and have got in use as well. And then along with the Saturday Skin Acai Berry and Oats. I love this cleanser too. There's a lot of really good cleansers in here. I have another one of these as well, and this lasts a pretty decent amount of time, but this is a great product too. And then the Peptide Swanee Cocoa Eye Cream. I do want to repurchase this. I've been through several of these in the past, and then I had quite a few eye products, so I wanted to kind of work through them, but I do miss this one. But it's a really great like cream that I like to use almost like a serum because it's thinner, but it does a really good job of hydrating even though it's thin. And then I top it with like a thicker sealer type product like this right here, the Strivectin Anti-Wrinkle Intensive Eye Concentrate. I have got this in a big tube in use right now, and that's what I go over the thinner eye products with. So I've got 2 minis of those. I've also got a small size of the Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Eye Cream. And I have another one of these that I got in a sampler that I'm using as well. And I do like this product. I like to layer it. I don't think it's enough by itself, but that's a lot of products. I love to layer different eye products. And then I've also got a 0.1% tretinoin cream. You have to get those by prescription, but that is the product that I use. And then I used up this Laneige lip mask. This is the lip treatment balm. This kind of tasted like sugar, and it was really nice. It's got like little pearls in it. It was nice. Again, I've got a lot of lip mask products, but I don't see myself repurchasing that, although I did enjoy using it. And then I've got a little of the A Shaba Complex Eye Serum from Drunk Elephant. This was okay. Nothing to write home about, but it was okay. And then I really, really like this Pharmacy Wake Up Honey Eye Cream. This is one that I may end up repurchasing. And this is a smaller little kind of, it's half size I got in a little freebie set of some sort. But this is a good product, along with the Paula's Choice C5 Super Boost Eye Cream. I really enjoyed this for a vitamin C product, especially around the eyes. I've got extra sensitive skin around my eyes, and my skin in general is quite sensitive to vitamin C, and I hadn't had any issues with this. So this is a product I might repurchase as well. And then there's a little guy of it as well, that same Paula's Choice Eye Serum cream. Then I've got a Caudalie. I got this in a like freebie set as well. This is the Vino Perfect Brightening Eye Cream. I enjoyed using it, but again, not one to write home about. I don't know if I'll repurchase that. This one here, I would possibly repurchase. This is another vitamin C one that I got along with really well on my eye area. and this is from Youth to the People. It's the Peptides NC Energy Eye Concentrate. This was a really nice product for around the eyes. And then there was this serum, another serum from Youth to the People. It's the Triple Peptide and Cactus Oasis Serum. I got this in some kind of a set as well. And this one here I do want to repurchase. This was a lovely, lovely face serum. No irritation, gave extra hydration. It did something to like, I want to say like almost calm my skin. And I really, really liked this product. If I didn't have so many skin products in use, I'd repurchase this right now. But I can see myself, after I get a grip on the skincare that I have, buying a full size of this. It's a really, really nice product from Youth to the People. And then I found the full size of the Pharmacy Wake Up Honey Eye Cream that I'd used up. There's the little one right there, but this is what the full size packaging looks like. Another really nice product there from Pharmacy. And then over here, L'Oreal originally sent me their set of the Elvive, and I was so impressed with the shampoo, conditioner, and also this Wonder Water. You shampoo your hair and then you put this, I do it kind of neck down because I've got really long hair, and you like squeeze out all the water after you shampoo, and then you kind of saturate it with this and leave it on for like 8 seconds and work it in. And I was just like really, really impressed with that product. My hair was like super, super soft, like took care of frizz really nice as well. So I did end up buying it myself and using up another one, and I still have another one as well. I really like it, and it's super affordable, and the shampoo and conditioner is really nice. Like I said, I was really impressed with those products. Had I not been sent them, like I would have never thought to try them. So I was like super excited about that. And then this here expired before I was able to use it up, but I did enjoy it the times I used it, and I also kind of sometimes mixed it with the Josie Maran, but that's the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Sunscreen. Again, I didn't use it fully up, but I did enjoy it when I did use it. Again, it expired before that. And then I threw one of these native deodorants in there because this is the deodorant that I use, is this brand, and I really, really enjoy it. I don't have a ton of issues with, like, I don't know, perspiration or whatever, like smell. So I don't know, like, you know, if it would be a strong one for people who have those kind of issues or not, but I just really like the native brand. It does a good job for me. And then this here I've had for ever and ever. It's the BioEffect Micellar Cleansing Water. And this removes makeup really well. And the reason why it took me so long to use it up is because I just used it to kind of get out just the little bits of like eyeliner that was in my lower lash line. Because like the cleansing balms that I use do such a good job removing my makeup. I only ever had to kind of wiggle it in my lash line sometimes, not even all the time. So this lasted forever. And that's from, again, the BioEffect Micellar Cleansing Water. I do like products from this brand, but they are super expensive. And then I used up this Clarity Cleanser from Pixi. I wasn't crazy about it for my face, so I just kind of turned it into a body wash. I enjoyed it like that. And then I've got an Empty Dove Extra Hold Hairspray. I'm not like a expert in the hairspray division, but this is just my favorite for kind of slicking down my hair or whatever. I've been using that product for a super long time as well. And then we've got the Pop Fizzy Gel Cleanser. I did use this up on my face, and it was okay. Nothing to write home about. Decent cleanser though. It did a good job cleaning my skin, and it was gentle enough. And then this here, this little guy's been through the ringer. This is a Pixi lip serum, and it's always been in my pocket. And I would repurchase this. It's the collagen, I want to say the collagen lip serum. But all of the writing's been rubbed off because, like I said, it's been hanging out with me for a while in many pockets. So I may very well repurchase that guy for throwing in my pocket. I got this little e.l.f. in some type of gift of sorts, and this is their Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. This did a good job, and I believe, you know, e.l.f. is a super affordable brand. So yeah, did a good job of breaking down my makeup. Use that guy up. Then I've got two of these IGK First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoos. These are the little sizes. Products that I got in, again, like little gift with purchases. I'm not an expert on dry shampoos, but I enjoyed using those ones up. I typically only use dry shampoos when I'm filming videos because I do have decently healthy hair, and I, you know, use oils and stuff like that, but when you're on camera in front of like lights, it really makes your hair look shiny, And some people have said to me before that, oh, your hair's greasy. And I'm like, it's not greasy, it's just like clean and shiny in these lights. So I'll use like dry shampoo to take down the shine. I know, right? Okay, anyway, I did use up a Grown Alchemist Gentle Gel Facial Cleanser. This was nice. I actually was like, wow, maybe I should get a full size of this. Pretty nice little cleanser there from that brand. I think this is the only product I've ever tried from the brand. And then I've got one of the Acne Free Terminator 10. This is a 10% benzoyl peroxide treatment. So I use this, I spot treat with this at night. So after cleaning and putting on all my skincare, if I've got any blemishes on my skin, I put this on top. And I find that it actually stays on my skin pretty well throughout the night. Like it's still there when I wake up. And it dries down. It doesn't stay like creamy on the skin. So that's why it stays well. So I feel like it treats better because it's actually on the skin all night long. So another product I've used up several of. And then I've got 2 of the 3.4 fluid ounce argan oils from Sally's. This is the one and only argan oil treatment. Another product I've been using for a really long time. They switched up the formula and it wasn't the same, but then I bought it again and it was the same. So I don't know what's going on with this product, but next time I place an order on the Sally's website, I'm going to get one of these and see if there was just a fluke or what the deal is. Because I love this product and have used it for so long, and I was just devastated that the formula had changed. It was like, I think they took out cyclopentaloxane is when I compared the new to the old. That's what I discovered, and so that's where I kind of went in trying to go on a mission to find a comparable serum. Very difficult. So I'm hoping when I buy this again, it is the good formulation, because again, I love this. And then I've got a Josie Maran Argan Pro Retinol Mega Moisture Face Cream. I did enjoy this. It was a thicker cream and something that I used over like the thinner serum-y type of creams that I put on. I did enjoy it enough to use it up. So that one there again is the Mega Moisture Face Cream from Josie Maran. And then I've got a lip balm from Sun Balm. This is the Mineral SPF 30. This one here I actually used up, and it made it into the Empties bag without me losing it beforehand. I purchased several of these at the, like, probably around April, and they always end up in my pockets, sweatshirts, pants pockets, all over the place, because when I'm out riding and stuff, this is what I use on my lips, and my lips never burn, and it doesn't taste. There's a lot of, like, lip balm products out there that they look pretty and all this, but they have chemical sunscreen in them, and they just coat my mouth with that taste, and I just can't deal. So this one here does kind of goop up on the inner rim and stuff like that, but for what it does for me, and it doesn't taste, and it's got the SPF 30, and it's a mineral sunscreen, and it really does its job. I don't care. I just kind of wipe off the inside of my mouth every now and again. But I reapply that constantly when I'm outside, so I thought it was funny. I was like, hey, one made it to the Empties bin without me losing it first. And then I've got some fragrances up here. This is so old. Still retains its smell, but I wanted to use it up. This is Love Spell from Victoria's Secret, so I was just using it as like an after shower body splash before I went to bed. And then we've got a Vanilla Woods from Seven Virtues. Absolutely love this. It's a vanilla fragrance that's just so good. I think this is the 3rd bottle of that I'd used up. And then here's a sample of Juliet's Got a Gun, Not a Perfume. I've contemplated back and forth buying a full size of that. Little Miss is here to help. And then I've got a Gypsy Water. This is the Eau de Cologne, so it's a lighter version of the fragrance, and it's like a giant bottle. This is the 2nd one that I've been through of this. I absolutely love spritzing this guy when I'm out of the shower, or just, I don't know, anytime. It gives me all the feels. It's such a lovely fragrance right there. It's not as, I don't say it's exactly the same scent as the perfume, obviously the same vein. It's Gypsy Water, but I think there's a little tiny bit less vanilla in this like mist. Like, I don't know, I want to call it a body spray because it's not like as strong as the perfume, but I still absolutely love it. And then I've got this little guy from Outremer Paris. This is Vanille. This is a super affordable, lovely, absolutely lovely, straightforward vanilla, and I did buy the big bottle of this. You can get it at Beauty Habit. And then I also used up a House of Sillage candle in Benevolence, which is one of my faves from the Signature range. So those are the fragrance-free type products that I have in here. And then I'm kind of getting into some powders. A lot of one-off powders, powders I want to just move out of my collection, and powders that I use to actually set my neck. Sometimes it looked funky, sometimes it worked out. I just wanted to use them up because I do set my neck because I use a mineral sunscreen in the Josie Marin SPF 47, and if I set it, because it's a physical sunscreen and I can keep it in place, it's going to last really well for when I'm outside and in the sun, if that makes any sense. So I kind of used up this Becca powder in Pink Haze like that. A lot of these kind of loose powders, even some of the pressed ones, I would mix to kind of make a combo of colors, because like this was really strong pink or whatever, but I just wanted to use up the product in a way that it was actually doing something. So this is one of them. Becca's no longer. And then we've got the original that I used to religiously use on my neck. It used to be an SPF, I think, of 15, but they no longer make this product anymore. And this is the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana. I do have, I think, 2 of these in my backup drawer that'll probably just stay in the backup drawer forever because it is an icon for me. The amount of these that I've been through over the years is just ridiculous, but that was such an amazing product for how I like to use it to set my neck. It just like tied all my makeup together. It looked really nice. It had like this light shimmer to it. It just worked. So I'm sad that that is no longer. And then we've got, I threw these Rare Beauty ones in here. They both came to me broken. These are highlighters. And so I depotted them into a loose container somewhere, which I just recently actually decluttered that as well. I'm trying to declutter some of my makeup. I mean, it's pretty. I know these were well received and stuff like that, but they're kind of basic micas, I think, especially when they came, you know, broken. I could really feel like the formulation of it. They might be a little bit different when they're actually pressed, but as a loose powder, they were just like mica shimmer, nothing special to me, I guess. And then I've got a Empty Bare Minerals Bare Pro in the shade Flax 9.5, which is my shade in this foundation. It's got an SPF of 20. I do have another one of these. This and the number 7 foundation, the Protect and Perfect, are the only foundations that I have in my whole collection. So I do really like this foundation. It's a really thin texture. It lasts really well for me as well, and it looks really pretty. And then I've got a Physicians Formula Healthy Powder SPF 16. This was a pressed powder. Used this up to set my neck. Worked really well like that with the SPF in it. Kind of keep on the same powder realm of things. These are also from Wet n Wild. This is their Clarifying Finishing Powder. I would use the fair and also the translucent and often mix the two, and it's really nice product to set your face. I believe there's shea butter in here if I'm not mistaken, so it's very not drying. So I do like that product. I've been through several of those. There were several of these in my Empties video, and I believe it was a favorite in last year's Empties. But you guys, I'm in love. I'm in love with the Huda Beauty powder. I'm so in love with it. I've got I think Pound Cake in my cart at Sephora right now because the Cupcake shade, which is what I like to use all over my face, is sold out. And I'm kind of intrigued to see what Pound Cake will do, if it'll give me just a little bit more color or not. I love Cupcake. Again, it's sold out, and I'm intrigued by Pound Cake. So I think I'm going to get Pound Cake. Again, this powder is one of the most beautiful setting powders for the face. It does have fragrance in it. I don't feel like it lingers though, but it just gives your skin like this airbrushed feel, and it's not drying. It just has an amazing set to it. It's so good. And then this one here is the Cherry Blossom one, and I actually mixed this with a loose Fluorasis powder, and that is what I used to set underneath my eyes, and it's got this nice pink tone to it, so it gave that translucent powder from Fluorasis just a hint of brightening with the pink in there. But those powders from Huda are just amazing. I do have an Empty Guerlain Meteorites. This is in Claire. I've been through several of these over the years. This is my favorite finishing powder. This is the original version, or I suppose the second reformulation original version, if you will. They've recently reformulated this product, which I was scared it was being discontinued, but they were just going through a reformulation. They have pulled the talc from it. I have got the limited edition holiday ones in use right now, and I'm enjoying them just as much as I do the original. They have the nice lavender smell to them as well, which I love. But they no longer have talc in there. And then I've got four of these Revolution powders. It doesn't really have a name on the back, but it's this dual powder. There's a loose version on the bottom and then a pressed version on the top. I actually enjoyed the pressed version more than the loose version, but I really, really enjoyed this powder. It was kind of my go-to before I really fell head over heels for the Huda powder. So I think I'm on the last one of these that I have got. And I probably won't repurchase this one because I love that one. I'm kind of into this thing where it's like, okay, I'm going to use a setting powder on my face because I've been trying to work through them and stuff, and then I'll use this setting powder on my face because I want to, again, go through it. And I'm like, I just don't like the way, you know, in comparison to the Huda, so why am I using it? I just want to use what I really, really love, which is the Huda. So I'm finding these powders that I try on my face. I'm like, nope, Huda's better than that. And then I'll end up using it on my neck to set my sunscreen until I use it up to get the use out of it. Anyway, this was a lovely product from Revolution there, but I still obviously prefer the Huda. And then I've got 3 variations of the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I do really enjoy the original version of this, which these two are the original powders. One is in the translucent, and then this one here with the pink top. I don't know why. I think I might have switched covers or something like this. There's something funny about this because this is the translucent bottom, but I have this in the pink version. I really enjoyed the pink Laura Mercier version of this. It's always sold out. And I was trying to repurchase this, but again, it's always been sold out, so I hadn't repurchased it since I used it up, but that's okay. Because again, Huda. Huda's over there. Love that stuff. And then this one here was the Ultra Blur version of the Laura Mercier powder. This was nice. But again, Huda. Okay, I'll stop. But yeah, so those are Laura Mercier powders that I used up. I did end up using this one up on my neck. Pretty vulgar. I kind of want to keep, and I probably will keep the container. I do like to depot some loose powders if I like the packaging drives me nuts. So I might just keep this guy around because look at the packaging. It's super pretty. I'm probably going to do that. And there's like the RCMA no color powder. It comes in like this funny like pepper looking shaker thing. So I've actually depotted one of those into this container that I put a little Lisa Frank sticker on. I think you can see it says RCMA. I used it up though. I used up an entire one of those. I've had it for a really long time though, but I put it in this container. So I'll probably keep this container to do something similar with, but I don't know what's up with this brand anymore. They were fun while they were around though. And then we've got an Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. I've got 3 of those. This is one that I carry with me in my purse, and I also have it readily available kind of on my vanity area. It's my go-to for taking down shine. It never looks cakey. It gives just a dash of maybe a little brightness to certain areas of the skin, and it's super affordable, and it's just a really, really good powder for how I use it, which is to take down shine on the face. I have a pretty fresh powder from ColourPop. This was in Fair 1. This is a nice powder. It's okay on the face. I think I used this up on my neck, but I did use quite a bit of it on my face at one point as well. I've got another one of those that I need to use up. I think that one was a little bit too light for me. That might have been the ordeal. Again, Huda. This is a Jaclyn Cosmetics translucent powder. I despise this. Used it up on my neck. I didn't even like I tortured myself using this up even just to set my neck. It was painful. So I'm glad that's out of there. This is a cap to a SPF loose powder from Revolution that I got from Beauty Bay because I don't think they sell it in the States. I don't know where the bottom of it is. I don't know, but I did I did use that guy up. And then I've got a Bare Minerals Original Mineral Veil pressed powder. I'd gone through a couple of these as well. This is a really nice, kind of almost, I would say, hydrating powder to set the face. So I did use that guy up. I think I have one in my backup drawer as well that I'll get to at some point. So here's the Revolution Pro pressed version of that of this powder right here. This one's got an SPF of 6. I think I did use this one up on my neck. It was just a little bit too drying for all over my face and underneath my eyes. So I did use it up on my neck, and I did actually enjoy it like that. Here's a little screen. I don't know. It was in some powder. The RCMA pressed powder right here. I painfully used this up as well. It's not the same as the loose version. It like stuck together in pieces. It was very strange. And then those pieces I would find them like stuck on my face, you know, just, I don't even know. I don't even think they might not make that anymore. Wasn't that big of a fan. I thought I was at first, but nope. And then I got a lavender powder from Fenty Beauty. Used that guy up. This guy had a lot of product in it. And maybe that's what that screen is for. There's no, I always pull the sifter or whatever component is holding the powder in the case so that I can really like use up every bit of it. A little lavender powder from Go-Go Tales that I got from, I think, Chic Decent. I think I used this one up on my neck as well. No, I used this up on my face. I enjoyed it on my face. It was quite brightening and pretty. But yeah, this is a Chinese-based brand, Go-Go Tales. Here's a Give Me Glow loose powder in powdered sugar. Use this up on the neck. It was okay on the face. Again, used up the tail end of it on my neck because I think it was just a little bit on the drying side. I've got 2 No. 7 powders, a loose version and a pressed version. I think they're both just translucent. I loved the old versions of this. These are no longer the same formulations of the pressed powder that they used to do. The original, they had like these like oblong or ovally like compacts and cases. Much better formula. These are not the same. I believe they're made, this one here, the pressed one was made in Italy, and then the loose one is made in China, and I believe the original ones were made in France. So those are different formulas, so I won't repurchase those, although the original ones I had been through several of. Then we've got this loose powder from Carslan. This was a really nice under eye setting powder, and again, I think I used up the tail end of it setting my face and neck. To kind of move it out of the collection, because again, I have a new favorite under eye setting powder, so I wanted to get that out. It's quite bulky packaging, but that's a nice powder there. Another one, used it up on my neck, Bella Pure. Had this for a while, HD finishing powder. I would say years probably. Just wanted to move it out, so again, used it out on my neck. 2 powders from Marc Jacobs. I've got the Finish Line 100, which was very comparable to the NARS, like, was it the Diamond or something, pressed powder, baked gelée, kind of translucent. Used that one up on my neck. I had used a lot of that when it originally came out on my face and liked it like that, but again, we have got new favorites, so wanted to move it out. And then I've got, this one was a limited edition one. It's called Light Show Close Up. There was 3 colors of this in the compact, and it actually turned out to be a really pretty like setting powder for my neck. And I had hit pan originally using it as a finishing powder all over the face to kind of give me some color, but I wanted to move this out too. Marc Jacobs, I heard, was rebranding and coming back out again, but currently they are no longer like with this type of branding, so kind of interested to see what's going on with them, if they're coming back out with more makeup products. Here's another RCMA powder. I believe this is the pink one. One was no color. This one must have been no color, and then this one was amethyst, which was a pink tone. Yeah, again, not my favorite thing. Oh, here's the bottom. Here's the bottom of that Revolution powder that goes with that cap up there somewhere. And then I've got the bottom of an RCMA no color powder. This was okay. It's the, I believe, talc-free version in comparison to the one that comes in like the seasoning shaker bottle. I have the cap of this because it's a nice large dish size for like, so I've got a pressed powder that it's quite hard. It could develop hard pan really easy, so I take a spoolie to scrape and break the powder apart, and then I dump it in the lid so I can get it evenly distributed on my brush, and I can go through the product. So this lid to this product is being repurposed at the moment. I've got this little powder from ColourPop. It's the In the Groove Loose Highlighting Powder. I really like this to add some shine to my neck. I went through it pretty quickly because there wasn't a ton of product in there, but it just had this nice shimmer to it. Actually, I did. I mixed this with another loose powder so that it wasn't overly shimmery, but I did like the overall effect that this mixed with the other powder gave, like for setting my neck. And then I've got a CoverGirl Clean Fresh pressed powder in translucent. Dusted that guy off on my neck as well. Nothing to write home about there. Here's a product that's got some age to it. Translucent powder from Jeffree Star. Used that guy up on my neck as well as the Wet n Wild B is for Banana Sesame Street. This had a nice like golden shimmer to it, but just not for the face. It kind of threw the tones of my face and neck off, but at least I used it. For around the farm, it's fine. And then I've got a Bare Minerals Mineral Veil SPF 25. I use this up in the summertime on my neck for the SPF 25, and that it worked great like that. I really do like this product from Bare Minerals, especially for using it like that. And then we've got a KVD pomade in, this was Lemon Green. They have recently, or not recently, I don't know, it's probably been a year or two ago, renamed it to Power Green, but this is the original Lemon Green. This one got dried out. It's over halfway done. This is the liner that if it's green, this is what's on my waterline in the videos, and it is one of the best products that stays on the waterline for me. I've got really allergy prone watery eyes. Puts a lot of liners to the chest. This is great, and I love the color of it. I loved this one here too, this Norwegian one, this green. This dried out super fast. I've got the blue one, and that's getting pretty dry and almost unusable. And then I'll probably toss that, but this dried out before I actually got to use it up, so that is unfortunate because the color is really good on that. I've got 3 of the Essence Super Precise eyeliners. One of my all-time favorite brush liquid well eyeliners there. I do like to pull the brushes out of these and then wash them up and use them for like cake liners or painting and stuff like that, because the brush tip is so fine, so I kind of repurpose the brushes on those. And I've got quite a few of these like in my eyeliner brush drawer as well, because that's like, they work so well like that. I have an e.l.f. soap brow, which I really enjoyed. I think the outer rim got loose and it fell out, and then I just chucked it because it was looking kind of rough, but this was almost nearly used up before that transpired. This is a really good like soap product. However, I have a new favorite that kind of blows this out of the water, and that is the Inglot one. So good. I still need to get the translucent of the Inglot, but I have the tinted one and it's just amazing. So I did go through 2 of the Lottie London. These are the tinted soap brows. I don't know if they quit making these or not. I tried to order backups of them, and they were so funny, dried up, like I should have never did it. Like they discontinued it for a reason, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they're improving upon the formula and going to come out with it again. But I really enjoyed this product, and was sad that it was like discontinued and stuff like that. But I'm not sad anymore because Inglot is coming through, and I love it way more actually than the e.l.f. and the Lottie London, which I enjoyed both those products. So that's kind of telling you something there. I did go through an entire CoverGirl Simply Ageless foundation in Fair Ivory. This is my eyeshadow primer, daily eyeshadow primer, every now and again too, especially if I'm going to like be outside potentially. I always have a hat and sunglasses on, so sometimes if I really know I'm going to be outside like sun up to sundown, I'll use this as a concealer, and it's a really nice light concealer with SPF, and it looks really, really pretty as a concealer as well. And then we've got some mascaras over here. Normally in the time frame of 13 months, you'd see a whole lot more of these Sky High mascaras. I love that mascara, but it's been kind of replaced here by the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift. Similar formula as the brush on the Telescopic Lift is a little more firm, so it combs through the lashes a little bit better. But this one here lasts a lot longer than the Sky High, so I am now using the Telescopic Lift instead of the Sky High mascara. This here was a really pretty like purple mascara from ColourPop, but it dried out really fast. I love the color of that. And then I just had a mini here of the Lash Rake from Urban Decay. It's an alright mascara. Doesn't beat the Telescopic Lift though. And then this guy here, I enjoyed this like concealer product from Milk. It's called the Sunshine Under Eye Tint and Brighten, but it like separated and got super weird, so we're getting rid of that. Love this product from Revolution. This is the Eye Bright. I've got the shade does it say? It's the lightest pink tone version, I believe. It doesn't say on the bottom what the color is, but it's got this beautiful light tint. I love this as an under eye brightening concealer. I repurchased this and I have that in my collection up there. And then I've got a Pixie Vitamin C lip balm product. It looked like this. I really love this. I would repurchase this product, and it smelled delish. But another one of those that I would just throw in the pocket so that I had something to moisturize my lips. I've got two little felt tip liners that I use for touch up for liner. These two I think ended up in my purse because they're like travel sizes. And they're dried out now. But this is the Fenty Beauty one, and then a KVD. Well, this one was back when it was still called Kat Von D tattoo liner, and that's a mini as well. And then I've got two of the NYX Lift and I believe Snatch is what it's called, right? Lift and Snatch brow tint pen, and I've got them both in the ash brown shade. Just an amazing, amazing brow pen product from the drugstore. The Lift and Snatch along with the Inglot soap brow stuff is what I use in my brows nowadays. And you'll see I got quite a few lip oils. This was a ColourPop one. This is one from Viseart, and it started to get kind of scary looking, but I used these to put on my lips while I'm doing my eye makeup to kind of condition them for lip products. And I like to use lip oils like that. Same with this Kosas one. I use that like that as well. This one actually I used up in my pocket. I really like these Forget the Fillers from Lawless. I think I since bought a shade and a full size of this, but these I got originally a little 3 set I think from the holidays a year or so ago, but really lovely product there. And then I've got two of the Too Faced Badass Lady Bold lip pencils. I love this color. I love this lip product. I have one in use right now, and I don't foresee myself not rebuying this if I ever run out. It's one of my favorite lip liners. That again is the Lady Bold in Badass. And then this is super, look at this packaging, super old lip liner from Too Faced. It was still good though, and I was like, let's just hit it and use it up. So that's what I did. That was the Perfect Lips lip liner in Perfect Nude. Great color, another great lip liner product from Too Faced. And then this is painful. This was such a good color. It's a Burberry lip liner, which I recently seen. Burberry's coming back out with some makeup products, but this liner was the most pretty color. It was in Rosewood, but it dried out so much so that, hey, whoa, wow. But it dried out so much so that I can't use it anymore, so she's done though. Such a pretty color though on that guy. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW lipstick right there. I gouged out quite a bit of the product on that guy. A favorite nude, pink nude lipstick right there. And then we've got a MAC Creme de Nude. One of my faves. Love that one. From MAC. And this is an Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting stick. This is in the shade Pink Diamond. I was using this as a base for drier highlighters to kind of stick to for extra shine, and it worked great like that. And I did use it up, and since then I've gotten some highlighters and highlighter palettes, and also I don't set my cheek area where I'm going to put highlighter, so I kind of don't need to use a cream as a base anymore because it remains tacky from the concealer that I have on, but I really use that guy up. And we've got some lash glue. This Kiss Sister Nature lash glue is really a nice one. And then kind of one of my go-tos is the Duo Brush On Adhesive with Vitamins in Dark. Both really good lash glues. I did use up this little one size lip liner. I love this lip liner. This was in the shade Shy But Fly. Really good lip liner there. And then here's another little lip oil. It came in a freebie thing from Ulta, so I used it up on my lips while I was doing my eye makeup, that type of situation. And then getting into some bronzers over here. This Lawless bronzer in Summer Skin. This was a good one. Decided to use that guy up. And then, oh my gosh, this I've had for, I don't know, 8, years or so, I had Substantial Pan on it. It's a giant bronzer. And then I just decided to use it up, even though they don't like make this like large compact anymore, I don't believe. This is an O2 Terra, and it's the one of the original bronzing powders from Tom Ford. I still have it in, I think, Gold Lust, but this guy, I mean, I had used up, I think all of this was pan, and then I was like, I'll just use it up because it is taking up so much space too. So when I get really to the outer edge is when I start to use like a spoolie to scrape the product off, because it's just too hard to evenly work it into my brush when it gets like that. So it's been good, this little guy right there. And then I've got the MAC bronzer Radiant Skin Finish Light Rosy. I loved this. I almost repurchased this the last time that I was in Ulta. This is a great bronzer. I loved it. I went through it quite quickly though, because I think, yeah, there's only 0.28 ounces of product in that guy. The Tom Ford one has got 0.74 ounces of product. Granted, it's substantially more expensive. And then I did go through the Gucci bronzer in 01, which is one of my all-time favorite bronzers. I repurchased it when I was in Las Vegas in October in that limited edition holiday packaging. And I forgot that, because I was nervous to start using the limited edition one. I was like, oh yeah, you can like pop it out. There's a little, here, I'll show you. There's a little tiny, can you see it? Oh, there it is. It's right there. A little hole that you can like pop the thing out. So now I'm using the limited edition one because I can refill it if I would like to. And then we've got some Hourglass products. I went through all three of these, finished them off, even though there was quite a bit of product used, especially out of this one, which is the ambient lighting. Oh no, I use this up as a finishing powder on my face, because this is actually another one of my favorite finishing powders. This is Ethereal Light, the white version. And I've been through several of these using them as a finishing powder. It's up there with Guerlain, but Guerlain does one-up it. If I had to choose, I'd definitely go with the Guerlain. But again, I've used up several of these guys in Ethereal Light, so I did use that one up on my face. These two, this one here is a highlight in Incandescent Strobe Light. You know, not a highlight shade for me. It's just not sparkly enough. I feel like really, really subtle it would, but I ended up using up this guy. Also, I did use this up as a finishing powder on my face as well. And it just gave my skin like a little extra shine. And I was like loving how it kind of looked with that little bit of extra shine, and thinking to myself, how could this be a highlighter? It'd be so subtle. And it's probably just because I'm used to like such in-your-face sparkly highlighters nowadays. But I really enjoyed it as a finishing powder, oddly enough, because it is like a highlight product from Hourglass. And then we've got this trio lighting palette in ambient. It's got dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light in here. And I used this guy up. I swirled all three of these products together, and I used them as a finishing powder and also to set my neck, to use it up. And I think this is one of the original trios that Hourglass did. So I went through that guy. I'm trying to, you know, get through some product. I got a lot of product, and sometimes I'm like, I don't want to declutter it because I do like the product. So how about you just use it up? And then lastly, yes, this is, oh my gosh, this is a Flower Nose highlighter. One of my all-time favorite highlighters, and this is in a Revelation. I've got backups of this, and I cracked open a backup of this. I pulled the screen out because it's like a baked jelly product. There's a grid in there, and I even got the little remnants of product that was stuffed in the screen as well, but it is so, so pretty. And so this collection is discontinued. However, I recently seen that they are coming out with another Little Angel collection, because this was the original Little Angel collection, kind of when my love kind of first started for the brand Flower Nose. And the new Little Angel collection has got highlighters, and one of them is Moon River, and Moon River is one of the shades that I've also got Substantial Pan on that is in this collection. So I'm confident that the new highlighters that are coming out are going to be comparable to these ones, and I cannot wait to get them. Because they're so pretty, and they're ones that like they stick to your skin like really well, and they're so shiny and so pretty, and they're like a baked jelly product, but a little bit more gel to it as opposed to being a drier baked jelly, if that makes sense. But love. So I did use up that guy. And again, I cracked open a backup of it as well. So that is the Empties. And there's Phoebe. That's how she's had enough. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to wear sunscreen, and I will see you guys later. Bye.